Buddy.
Good day, folks. This is Greg and Judy at Green Pastures Farm. Today, I'm interviewing Larry. This is my butcher. Larry and I met. I've known Larry since he was a whippersnapper, about like that, and watched him grow his business. Larry started out behind his house. He had a little bitty shed and a little walk-in cooler. And Larry would come to the farms and actually get the animal and put it up on a trailer with his bobcat and bring it back and cut it up. And he's graduated from hauling them on his shoulder into the cooler. I saw him do it, half the beef. Larry, what do you weigh?
About $1.60.
$1.60. So he's stouter than he looks, folks. Anyway, Larry went from that to this. And it's kind of a family operation. His wife Missy, his boys Ryan.
Trey, Ryan, and Evan.
Trey, Ryan, and Evan. We're in here today. This is on a Saturday, the day they actually process some animals, gut them, skin them. And the cooler here is completely full. We did do pigs and
Pigs
cattle.
and beef, all. Yes.
Are you having quite a bit of business right now? Larry?
We are. We're extremely busy right now.
I think this points to, we got a problem here in the United States. We got all the meat on 4 packers. If we had more Larrys around in the United States, we wouldn't be burying animals in the ground. People are going hungry for putting the damn things in the ground because nobody can cut them up. And if we had more Larrys and small abattoirs like this around the United States, we wouldn't be having to do that. So, Larry, can you tell us a little bit about your operation? What do you got going here?
Well, we're a custom processor, so we do it just for the individual farmer or somebody that's talked to a farmer that wants to buy beef or a hog or sheep, lamb, goat, whatever. So, you know, they bring it in to us, or the farmer drops it off for them. And, you know, we get the instructions directly from them, cut them exactly how the customer themselves wants it, so it's usable to them. We package it and, get it back to them. So,
How do you package?
we vacuum pack everything here. It's just a lot easier for us to put it in a bag and, seal it down. It takes all the air. It lasts a lot longer in the freezer. It's a little more expensive to do that, but it turns out a better product.
What all do you butcher here?
We mainly do beef and hogs. Like I said, we do some lambs and goats and things like that. And then we do elk on the wild side of the game. We do deer and elk. I've done antelope.
How many deer do you do a year?
Right now, this last deer season, we've done about 700 total whole deer. So.
And during deer season, you actually shut down on domestic type animals.
We do. We're just not big enough with our coolers and whatnot to be able to, to run the beef and hogs and to do the deer at the same time. There's too much of a rollover of cleaning and getting things back to normal to do the in between.
So it takes some scheduling on your part. You got to get everything cut and wrapped before deer season opens.
Exactly.
And then your deer. Solid deer.
Solid deer, basically from about the 3rd weekend of October all the way till end of December is usually kind of how we run deer season.
Yeah, you do a lot of deer processing, like
yeah, we do a lot of deer specialty
sausage,
stuff. Sausage, snack sticks, the jerky, we have brats, and we have all kinds of different things that we do, during deer season.
Yeah, well, you do a good job, Larry.
Well, thank you.
And I'm tickled to be working with you, this guy, and Larry's passionate about what he does. He's got some good young men here behind that wall. I've seen, your second son is kind of your head meat.
Yeah, Ryan is kind of saying he wants to take this thing over, so he's kind of leading the way, the pathway now.
How old is he?
Ryan's 19. He's turned 19 in April.
You were telling me Ryan actually bought his first property when he was in high school.
He was 15 years old.
He bought
46 acres.
46 acres.
Yeah.
My God, I'd be lucky enough to make a truck payment when I was that age.
Yeah.
He bought 46 acres of land.
Yeah, he's doing well for himself, and he enjoys this. He likes the deer better than he does the domesticated, but this is part of it. In order to keep our doors open, we got to do this too.
Yeah.
So how many?
Got some pretty neat machinery. Larry, you want to tell us a little bit about what's this machine over here?
That machine there is the vacuum packer. So that's where we take it. You take a bag. It's pre-done, whichever size that you need, and they range all different sizes. So you would put your meat into it, and then you would lay it up here on the seal bar, and you would close the lid, and then what it does, it runs and it pulls all the air and stuff away from it, and then it seals that bag off once the air pulls the vacuum, and it's done, you know. So
it does a great job. It's amazing how long meat will last in those packages, as long as you don't puncture it.
as long as it freezer burn is a big deal. So if you can keep it sealed up, it'll last a long time.
Larry, what's this big machine here?
That is a slicer.
This is your slicer?
Yeah, that is a slicer. So
Wow, look at that blade.
Whoa.
it'll slice, the way it's set up right now, it'll slice 200 slices a minute.
200 slices a minute?
Yeah, we just done this morning, of course it's afternoon now, but this morning we done bacons on it. We sliced, I don't know, probably, I think it was about 30 bacons and 15 or 20 jowls on it. And we done that probably about an hour and a half.
That's quite a blade on there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Short, too.
Is it?
Don't-
I'll take your word for it.
Now we also have a blade in it where you can slice bone with it. And it works well with pork, you know, doing like pork chops and things like that.
Yeah.
The beef, not so much. The bone is too hard on the beef, so it wants to shatter it and that
Yeah.
sort of stuff.
Yeah.
That's mainly what this does, is slice, you know, boneless products. So we do a lot of the bacons on it, mainly what we use it for. And then, you know, we do some jerky stuff and you know, some boneless steaks we put in there.
Wow, that's awesome. And then this machine over here is your grinder? One of your grinders?
That is a vacuum stuffer, so that's how we,
Right here?
that is how we actually, the hopper, grind, you come out of the grinder with your burger or whatever, the products that you're going to make, and it goes into the hopper, and it actually pulls a vacuum and pulls it down through the stuffer, and it's got a vein deal in there, which is not all the way together. So it's got paddles in here, and it shoves the meat out a horn and into your bag. So we got away from where we had to put our old stuffer. Used to put a bag on it, and you would stuff it out, you know, hit it, and it would automatically shoot out the pound, you know, or 2 pound, whatever you wanted, and then you would twist it up and then tie it with a tape tire. Then we went to the tipper tie, which is basically every time this thing would be set up. So this machine, every time you would pull this handle, it's air operated, would clip a bag. So it's got sleeves on here. So when you let up the handle, it tells the machine, it talks to this machine, tells me shoot out another pound or whatever portion size that the customer wants.
Okay.
And
Wow.
we went from stuffing, you know, 200 pounds of burger. It would take us an hour to, you know, hour and a half. You know, we've got 2 people too. Now this is a one person machine now.
Yeah.
Wow.
We went to doing where you can do 200 pounds in probably 15 minutes.
Wow.
So every time you pull that handle, you get a package.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
So,
That's pretty cool.
And
This
then-
is your grinder?
that is a grinder. Yeah, it'll grind. Oh, it's a 200 pound hopper on it. You
So
can
this
grind
is the actual grinder down here.
Yep, that's the auger. You know, it mixes and grinds, so it tumbles everything, so you get a better mix on your meat, and that's what
Go down in there.
you know. So
Yeah. Wow. You got all the tools of the trade, it looks like.
yeah, it took a lot of years to get the newfangled toys. We run a lot of years starting out with, you know, older equipment that I went and bought at auctions that I could afford, and you know, as time progressed.
Folks, I remember this guy, he had a reciprocating saw. Sawzall, and we cut the beef in half with a sawzall. That's how we did it. That's what we had.
That's all we had.
Yeah. And I'm like, man, he's got all the tools, you know, sawzall. Now you got all this. It's like, wow. So we're gonna open the door just to show you where they're hanging at, but we're not gonna go into this. Larry doesn't have any room in there. Imagine that.
So how many units are in there, Larry?
A
About.
bunch.
So there was, as of this morning, there was 20 and a half beef hanging, and they put 15 or so, 10 or 15 more in there today. So there's probably
hogs on the front. There's the bees back in there.
probably close to 50 animals in there right now.
So we're hoping to, folks, to do a video when Larry gets closer to ours. Maybe we can get a picture of it or a video of actually the grass-fed feeders before we cut them up. So anyway, with that.
So Larry, so do you just work here?
No, I have a full-time job. I work for the city of Columbia during the day, and then after hours I come up here and try to help. You know.
You're a lineman?
I used to be a lineman. Yeah.
Now you're the...
And now I'm a superintendent now, so I kind of run the crews a little bit. So.
Yeah.
But
How many more years you got with that?
3.
3 more years.
That'll give me 30 years down there. So.
And you're going to be doing this full time?
I hope. So.
I think you've got the business to keep it open.
I think we do too. We've got a lot of good customers.
And so, when's your next opening, Larry?
Right
For
now we're booked out on the custom side of it, end of January, 1st of February
Of next year?
of next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did it really jump once? Did it just jump suddenly, or?
It did. It here over the last 2 months since all the big packers have shut down is where everybody's coming to us, So and then with the grocery market prices getting as high as they've gotten, customers figured out that they can buy a whole beef for what they're going to pay for a little bit of beef.
And are USDA inspected?
I am not right now. So we are a custom facility, so we do it custom only.
Explain that.
So custom, basically, you have when we do our custom processing here, it's for an individual. So you can't sell the packages of meat off of what we do. So it's a not for sale item. So it's done for an individual specifically for them. So we would like to get at some point where we could do under state inspection or USDA, but we're so caught up in what we do now that it's going to be tough to get there. We have all we can handle at this point.
And I think your plant's very clean compared to some others we've been
I've been
to.
in some USD inspected plants and they're nothing like this, I can tell you that. So kudos to you, Larry.
Thank you, Greg.
You're doing a great job. And just because it says USD doesn't mean it's clean. This one is. I mean, Larry owns it. He's got sweat and equity in it. He's got the next generation coming up right there.
Wave your hand.
What's your name? Evan. We just saw Evan on the Bobcat out there a minute ago, and Larry's got him trained. That little kid really could. He can run a Bobcat like anybody I've ever seen. So that's cool. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up, everyone. On the way out, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you down the road. Take care.